I'm Larry Fonts, and I'm the current director of the Marshalltown Men's Chorus. The chorus was started back in 1955, and I think it was just started by a group of gentlemen who sang in their church choir and wanted to have additional outlets for music and be involved in music other than just their church choir, and so they started a little group that they eventually called the Men's Chorus. And after they had worked on some music for a while, they decided they wanted to do something with it, so they had a spring concert in 1956. That was the first concert. And since then, there's been a spring concert by the Marshalltown Men's Chorus for 60 years.
You want to be where everybody knows your name. You want to go where people know people are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name. Climbing the walls when no one calls you, lost in love again. And the more you're down and out, the more you need a friend. When you long to hear a kind hello, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You want to be where everybody knows your name. You want to go where people know people are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
I still can't believe why we are sitting here this afternoon.
I can't either. Hope you don't mind meeting in our gazebo.
Heavens no, this is perfect. We're out of the rain.
They really asked us to help them plan the 60th anniversary concert? I'm surprised.
Me too. Around the home, I'm never asked my opinion on the clothes he buys or the latest gadgets he has to have. This seems a little strange to me.
Well, strange or not, I think we should give it a try.
I think we can do this. I've got a pad and a pencil to capture all our great ideas. So let's go.
Okay, I'll make the first suggestion. I think the program should have several songs from the 50s and the 60s. They've sung a lot of the 50s and 60s, stuff in the past, and I think the audience, young and old alike, can relate to those songs.
I think so too. Maybe a mixture of faster or upbeat songs or slower ballad type songs.
We've got a list of all the music they've had on file. Let's take a look, see what they got to offer.
Oh, here's one I'd like to put on the list. Let It Be Me. Are you okay with that one?
Sure, that's a good one. By the way, how are we going to do this? Should we each pick a favorite or what?
Well, what if we each pick a fast one and a slow one as a starting point and then narrow it down from there?
Good plan. I've picked my slow one. Let It Be Me. Now let's see.
And so I beg you
If for each bit of gladness someone must taste of sadness, I'll bear the sorrow. Let it be me. No matter what the price is, I'll make the sacrifices through each tomorrow. Let it be me.
To you I'm praying. Hear what I'm saying. Please let your heart beat for me, just me. And never leave me lonely. Tell me you'll love me only, and that you'll always let it be me. Let it be me, please. Let it be me.
What's so funny?
I was just thinking of the names of some of the groups back in the 50s and 60s.
You're right. I can think of the Coasters, the Drifters.
The Diamonds, the Platters.
Remember how some of the girls' groups always had an "ets" on the end of their name? The Cordettes, the Ronettes, the Bobettes.
And there was Martha and the Vandellas, Gladys Knight and the Pips. Where did those names come from?
And the creature names like the Crickets, the Beatles.
Or the monkeys, the penguins, and the turtles.
You know, I just saw a turtle song here in the packet called Happy Together.
That's a great song. It can be the upbeat song that goes along with Pat's slower song.
Great.
How about-
Yeah, let's do that.
Sounds good.
Dude, so happy together.
Dude,
So happy together.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the one you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, and ease my mind, imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together.
Together, I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life.
Me and you, and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together.
So happy together, I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life.
Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together.
Together, ba 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 da ba ba da ba, ba da ba ba ba, 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 da ba ba.
me and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together, so happy together, so happy together, so happy together.
So this was my 30th anniversary concert and the chorus's 60th anniversary. I enjoy being a part of this group, and it's more than the music, it's the guys that are involved. They're a great bunch of guys. It's as much social as it is musical. Sometimes.
Okay, we got a list of 8 songs from the 50s and 60s. So what's next?
We need to build a showstopper into our list.
What do you mean, a showstopper?
Well, that would be a song that's so good the audience starts applauding before the guys are even finished. It stops the show.
Do you think we can find a song like that on this list?
Well, the bigger question is, can the guys pull it off? Create a showstopper?
I think so. They've got songs from The Lion King or The Sound of Music or, I know, Phantom of the Opera. I think some of those songs could be a showstopper.
Well, if this showstopper idea works, I'm going to try it at home.
What do you mean, try it at home?
Well, if the audience applause can stop the show, then the next time Russ starts singing in the bathroom some unrecognizable song, I'm going to start applauding like crazy.
Well,
Good luck with that.
No more talk of darkness, forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you, my words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom, let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you.
Say you'll love me every waking moment. Turn my head with talk of summertime. Say you need me with you now and always. Promise me that all you say is true. That's all I ask of you.
Let me be your shelter, let me be your light. You're safe, no one will find you, your fears are far behind you.
All I want is freedom, a world with no more night, and you always beside me, to hold me and to hide me.
Then say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. Say you'll need me with you here, beside you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Love me, that's all I ask of you.
Say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Say the word and I will follow you. Share with me each day, each night, each morning.
nation. Let the king, let your eyesight give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night.
Well, as long as we're going to see if the guys can create a showstopper, I think we should also issue another challenge.
What do you have in mind?
I think we should challenge them to do a song a cappella.
Without Monica playing at all?
Oh, man, I don't know about that. I just told you what Russ sounds like in the shower.
I have to admit, I'm a little skeptical on that one.
Can we at least put it on the list? They could pick the song. I'll just put down to consider an a cappella number.
You know, it could be a real highlight of their 60th anniversary concert. Let's put it down and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see.
Make of our hands one hand, make of our hearts one heart, make of our vows one last vow. Only death will part us now.
One life, day after day, one life. Now it begins, now we start. One hand, one heart, even death won't part us
I'm Richard Furno. I'm now, I think, the oldest member in the men's chorus. When I joined up with him, I think in 1957, I was the youngest.
You know, I'd like to see the program include a couple of spirituals. They usually do some of those in the summer in their church programs. I think we could include one or two here.
Good suggestion.
Are the sacred songs and spirituals on this list with everything else?
I've seen several listed there while I was looking at the 50s and 60s stuff. Here's a good one. Lord, listen to your children praying.
Okay, got it.
Perfect. You know, that may be just what they need after they attempt their a cappella number.
That's for sure.
Lord, listen to your children pray. Lord, send your spirit in this place. Lord, listen to your children pray. Send us love, send us power, send us grace. Lord, listen to your children pray. Lord, send your spirit in this place. Lord, listen to your children pray. Send us love, send us power, send us grace.
Something's gonna happen like the world has never known when the people of the Lord get down to pray. A door's gonna swing open and the walls come a-tumbling down when the people of the Lord get down to pray.
Lord, listen to your children pray. Lord, send your spirit in this place. Lord, listen to your children pray. Send us love, send us power, send us grace. You're gonna know it when the Lord stretches out his hand. And the people of the Lord get down to pray. To pray. There's gonna be a brand new song of victory in this land. When the people of the Lord get down to pray. To pray. And all the people sang, Lord, listen to your children pray. Lord, send your spirit in this place. Lord, listen to your children pray. Send us love, send us power, send us grace. Send us love, send us power, send us grace. Send us love, send us power, send us grace.
Larry has been there 30 years, the director, and I think that our program this year was very good. And Larry, you know, he works us, he makes us better than we are.
You know, another kind of music we need to put on our list is patriotic music.
Good thought. As I recall, they've always had one or two patriotic songs.
Well, how about this? You know, I don't think I've ever heard them sing the Star Spangled Banner in any of their spring concerts.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Let's put it down. I like that idea. Anyone ready for a break? I brought some treats. They're in the house.
Treats? I like the sound of that.
Well, just a thought. If we put the Star Spangled Banner at the end of the first half of the program, they'll get an automatic standing ovation.
Hey, a real showstopper.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we won were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We also try to make it up to the vets home because I think as a group we feel that it's a good thing to honor our veterans, and that's one way that we can do it as a group is to go up there and let them enjoy what we've learned to do.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being a part of our 60th anniversary celebration. It's hard to say, oops, I'm on the wrong script here. I'm about ready to say good night. Let's try this one. Good evening. Thank you for joining our 60th anniversary concert. Our guest group this evening will be very familiar to many of you from this area. 5 for 1 was organized in 2008, and they performed with us on this very stage in 2009. So we're very happy to have them back. And now they have a ways to go before they can celebrate their 60th anniversary. So we're happy to have them be a part of our celebration. would you help me welcome 5 for 1?
Feel so bad, I've got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all of the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where you sleep all day and the catfish play on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Gonna see my baby again. Gonna be with some of my friends. Maybe I'll feel better again on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. On that boy of mine, by my side, the silver moon and the evening tide. Oh, some sweet day gonna take away this hurting inside. Well, I'll never be blue, my dreams come true on Blue Bayou. Cha cha cha. Sisters, sisters, there were never more devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm there to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather we stick together, the same in the rain and sun. 5 different faces, but in tight places we think and we act as one. Those who've seen us know that not a thing can come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. No one can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sisters. And Lord help the sister who comes between me and my men.
That would be Terry Westendorf, if you'll make her feel welcome tonight. And beside her, Cheryl and Evelyn. Thank you very much.
together the same in the rain and sun. 5 different faces, but in tight places we think and we act as one. Those who've seen us know that not a thing can come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. No one can. Lord, help the mister who comes between me and my sisters. And Lord, help the sister who comes between me and my men.
A nice round of applause, please, for our accompanist this evening, Roxanne Bach. You know, the Bible tells us that God called all his little children to him, and he called them up, and he asked them to sit him on his lap, and he squeezed them really tight, and he told them that he loved them. And Jesus loves you too. Listen. Jesus loves me. This I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, and he'll stay close beside me all the way. And if I love him when I die, he will take me home on high. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Oh, the Bible tells me so. And that selection featured Christy Johnson, if you'll make her feel welcome tonight. We expect you
to sing with us. This little light of mine.
That away, girls. Sing it.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine every day. Every day, I'm gonna let my little light shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine every day. Every day, I'm gonna let my little light shine. On a Monday, he gave the gift of love. On Tuesday, peace came from above. On Wednesday, told me to have more faith. On Thursday, gave me just a little more grace. On Friday, told me to watch and pray. On Saturday, told me just what to say. On Sunday, gave me the power divine just to let my little light shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine every day. Every day, I'm gonna let my little light shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine every day. Every day, every day, every day, I'm gonna let my little light shine.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You want to be where everybody knows your name. You want to go where people know people are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
I'm John Helfer. I started in the chorus in 1988, and I had a friend in our church choir that kept bugging me to join the chorus, and I told him I didn't want to join the chorus, I didn't want to audition. You don't have to audition. So I finally gave in and went to it, and been going there ever since.
Well, thanks for the treats, Pat. And I think the afternoon will go much more smoothly now.
I had a thought while we were snacking. What if we went back to each of the 10th anniversary programs and pulled a song or two from each one of those programs? Like the 10th anniversary, 20th anniversary, 30th, and so on.
I like that idea. That narrows our focus so we don't have to look at this entire list over and over.
Well, the 10th anniversary program would have been in 1965. Can we find a 1965 program in here?
Here's one. The 1965 concert was called Best of 10. The first song on the program is Laura Lee.
I've heard that name before, but only when the guys have sung it, and I know they've sung it more than just in 1965. They've sung it several times.
Well, if it's such an old song and one of their standards, maybe we should consider it. What do you think?
It certainly would fill the bill for something historic. I think we should put it down.
Okay, got it.
When I joined the chorus, there was only, I think, maybe 15 members, and now we're up to 38. So a lot of us with the director, and a lot of us just with the guys that you get there and you meet, and you just want to go back and have fun with them.
There's another name on the 65 program, Lida Rose. Now that one sounds familiar to me, but I can't place why.
Oh, that's the gal in a song from that musical. You know, the one about Mason City, but it was called River City in the musical. Oh, what was that?
The Music Man?
That's it. I just couldn't think of the title.
That's a barbershop song, isn't it? I mean, the guy who sang it in the movie had that barbershop look with the hats and whatever.
Why do they call certain songs barbershop anyway?
Well, it's more than just a look. I think it's the sound. Barbershop is usually at least 4 parts, and the chords are put together differently from what the guys usually sing in chorus. And it is unaccompanied.
We'd better not go there again.
What about the quartet? You know, Scott and Stacy, Andy and Larry. I've heard them do barbershop. We could ask them to do this one.
That would give the guys a break, and I think it would add variety to the program.
Okay, all those in favor, say Lida Rose.
Lida Rose.
Here's the Lida Rose.
So guys, I was reading the other day that...
A bass reading.
So I was reading the other day that,
Stacy, tell me about
that all good barbershop quartets have their own style.
Barbershop.
And
This guy looks like he needs to find a barbershop.
Barbershop.
so I got to thinking, what kind of style do we have? I mean, do we have a style?
We sure do. Just a minute.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Wow.
That'll do.
Hats! Jazz hands! Their style.
Wait.
What?
I think it's going to take more than hats to get the barbershop style. It takes
you got a point.
harmony. Musical harmony.
Oh, wait. I got it. Okay. Okay. I'll start here.
I'll do this.
I'll do this.
I do this. Oh yeah.
That's right. We got it.
We just can't stand here and sing law. We've got to be able to sing something that makes sense, some words or something. Andy, you're full of words. Give us a word that we can say. Okay?
Any word.
Any word. We'll sing. We'll try singing a word.
Mint, julep, huckleberry, pistachio, roasted almond, rocky road.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, to get the sun back in my sky, Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion I'll pop the question. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name, Lida Rose, now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same. So here's my love song, not fancy or fine. Lida Rose, oh, won't you be mine? Lida Rose, oh, Lida Rose. Lida Rose, oh, Lida Rose. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, to get the sun back in my sky, Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion I'll pop the question. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, about a sweetheart to my name, Lida Rose, now everyone knows that I'm hoping you're the same. So here's my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, oh, won't you be mine? Light a rose, oh, light a rose, light a rose, light a rose, my rose. Won't you be mine?
Well, our next decade would be 1975, the 20th anniversary. Can we find one of those programs?
Got it. The 20th anniversary program was called Nostalgia. Just think, that was 40 years ago. 1975 doesn't really seem that long ago to me.
Oh no, how about this? I'm Googling 1975 and I'm finding that first class stamps were 10 cents. Gas was 53 cents per gallon. Bread was 28 cents a loaf. And you could get a snazzy car for less than $4,000.
Seems almost unbelievable, doesn't it? Did the course have any snazzy music in the 1975 program that maybe we can use for this program?
I'm not seeing a whole lot on here that I recognize. Do you want to look?
Okay. I don't know. Wait. What about They Call the Wind Mariah? How does that sound? Why does that sound familiar to me?
I got an idea. Let's check our Googler, see what she has.
Way ahead of you on that. Aha. Here it is. And guess what? There's even a Marshalltown connection.
What?
What? They Call the Wind Mariah is from the musical Paint Your Wagon. And guess who starred in the movie version of Paint Your Wagon? With Lee Marvin and Clint Eastwood, it was Gene Seberg of Marshalltown, Iowa.
Well, that settles it. Put it down.
Okay.
Wow. That's amazing.
Before I knew Mariah's name, I heard her wail and whining. I had a girl and she had me, and the sun was always shining. But then one day I left that girl, I left her far behind me, and now I'm lost, so gall darn lost, not even God can find me. Mariah, Mariah, call the wind Mariah.
They got a name for rain, for wind and fire only. But when you're lost and all alone, there ain't no word but lonely.
And I'm a lost and lonely man without a star to guide me. Mariah, blow my love to me. I need my girl beside me. Mariah, Mariah, I call the wind Mariah, Mariah,
Well, that wasn't very easy. I hope that there's still another song we can pull from the 75 program. Oh, here's another one. There is nothing like a dame from South Pacific. We must have overlooked that one the first time through.
You know, a few weeks ago, Dennis and I were watching TV, and of course he was channel surfing. But we happened on that very musical, South Pacific. I don't know why we paused there, but we ended up getting caught up in the storyline. I must say, for coming out in the 50s and being a musical, the show made some pretty strong comments on racial issues.
And do you remember how they staged There's Nothing Like a Dame in the movie? Well, let me do some Googling here. Maybe we can have some fun with this one. Hey, look at this. Here it is.
That's a bunch of good-looking young men right there.
Yeah, with tight shirts, no shirts, bulging muscles.
Do you think our guys can carry that off? As I recall from the poster picture, the majority of their belges are on their waist.
Well, that was just, we can just add that for fun. Come on, let's just put it down.
We got sunlight on the sand, we got moonlight on the sea, we got mangoes and bananas you can pick right off the tree. We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dandy games. What ain't we got? We ain't got days. We get packages from home, we get movies, we get shows, we get speeches from our skipper and advice from Tokyo Rose. We get letters doused with perfume, we get dizzy from the smell. What don't we get? You know darn well.
We got nothing to put on a clean white shirt for.
We got nothing to look masculine and cute for.
There is nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. We feel lonely and we long for the fair and gentle sex. We would like to feel the feeling of some arms around our necks. We feel hungry
lots of things in life are beautiful, but brother, there is one particular thing that is nothing whatsoever, any way, shape, or form like any other.
There is nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. There are no books like a day, and nothing looks like a day. There are no drinks like a day.
My name's Dennis Coolers. I've been with the Marshalltown Men's Chorus for 6 years. Decided to join after visiting with a member that works with me out at Central Iowa Farm Store, Tom Schallenberger. Said he enjoyed it, has always enjoyed it and liked doing it. So I went one night and gave it a try and been doing it ever since. I just love the camaraderie. We do a lot of different things. We joke around. I like the different aspects that we do. The Christmas songs in the fall, in the winter, Christmas between Thanksgiving and Christmas. We go around to the nursing homes and hit those, and it's always fun to watch those people enjoy our music because they don't get much of a chance to see anything like that.
Well, that should bring us to 1985 and the 30th anniversary. Did anyone see that program here?
Here's a copy. Let's see, the program was called If I Ruled the World, and it looks like a lot of the songs had the word world in them.
Any of those world songs that we might recognize?
Well, if I ruled the world, of course, and I'd like to teach the world to sing, but what if we went after something that we don't recognize? Like, there's one here called It's a Big, Wide, Wonderful World. I would think the lyrics to that would be upbeat and positive.
I think so too. But I do wonder if the music would be fast and peppy or slow and thoughtful. I'd prefer fast and peppy.
Well, maybe our Googler can help us out again.
Well, I've already tried to find a YouTube video or recording that we could listen to. No luck. So just let me give Mark a call and see if he can tell us more. Hi, it's me. We're just working on the chorus program here, and we came across a song called It's a Big, Wide, Wonderful World. We were wondering about the tune. Do you know how that goes? Yeah. Oh, okay, thanks.
Well, what'd you find out?
He started humming this.
That sounds like it's a small world after all, instead of It's a Big, Wide, Wonderful World.
I know, but I just didn't have the heart to say anything to him about that.
Let's put it down anyway. Then we'll all be surprised at what it sounds like. Even Mark.
It's a big, wide, wonderful world you live in. When you're in love, you're a master of all you survey, you can praise and with glory.
way, what part does Mark sing?
He sings baritone.
How about everyone else? Russ sings first tenor.
Dennis sings second tenor.
And John sings bass.
Do your guys ever come home with stories about different parts picking on each other at practice?
Sometimes, but I think it's all in fun. Dennis says the tenors like to pick on the basses if they have to go over their part a lot. He says since the tenors usually have the melody, the bass sometimes has to sing something that doesn't make a lot of sense. So the tenors like to get on their case a little and act all superior.
We are the tenors, my friend, and we'll keep on singing till the end. We are the tenors, we are the tenors, no time for faces, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
And I think the basses like to get after the tenors once in a while, too. John told me once the chorus was out doing a program and the tenors had the entrance to one of the songs. Once the music started and it came time for that entrance, the only one that sang was Larry. All the tenors missed it. The basses didn't let that one go by, telling the tenors they could get by without them.
Because you know it's all about the bass. It's all about that bass, no tenors. It's all about that bass, no tenors. It's all about that bass, no tenors. You know it's all about that bass, no tenors. It's all about that bass, no tenors. It's all about that bass, no tenors.
It's all about the bass. And I happen to be a bass, so it's all about the bass.
Well, I've heard those stories too, but you know, when push comes to shove, they really do work together well and do a great job. Picking on each other is just part of it. I wonder what the song was where the tenors missed the entrance. We could put that on our list and see if they could keep it together.
Sing it, boys!
Rock you!
Well, we've reached 1995. We're getting closer to the 60th anniversary. 1995 would have been the 40th anniversary.
The title of the 1995 program was Moments to Remember. And by the looks of the songs and the order they are in, they used music to sing through different stages of their life. The concert started out with Working on the Railroad and Home on the Range. and ended with Sweet By and By and An Irish Blessing.
I think you got that one right.
I remember singing Working on the Railroad in elementary music class. I remember it so well because it always created such a commotion in class. We got to use sound effects when we sang it, so every time it came up, it was a big fight to see who got to clank the anvils or blow the train whistles. There were 2 of each of those and 32 kids. Got the picture?
Sure do.
Well, if we put Working on the Railroad on our list, would the guys think that we were crazy?
If they did it 20 years ago, they probably have a version that fits with grown-up voices.
Well, let's hope so. I've got it down.
Working, I've been working on the railroad, working. I've been working all day now, working. I've been working on the railroad, working. I've been working all day now, working. I've been working on the railroad, working. All the live long day. Working all day now, working. I've been working on the railroad, working. Pass the time of pass the time I'm working. Don't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morning. Hear it. Don't you hear the captain shout?
We practice hard. Gets a little intense once in a while, but we usually come together the night of the concert and can and have put on some very good shows. And we had a very good one this year on our 60th.
If the 1995 program depicted various stages of life using songs, what songs represented the teenage years?
Well, a couple of good ones, Lonely Girl and White Sport Coat.
I'm all for the 50s and 60s tunes. Can we put them both down?
Well, we already put down Working on the Railroad, and we're doing 2 songs per decade, so we only have 1 slot left for 1995.
Anyone have a strong opinion either way? Or should we flip a coin?
Well, what if we put them both down and ask them to make a medley out of them? That way, we'd get both songs, but only need the 1 slot we have left.
I like your thinking. I'll vote for that.
Okay, a medley it is. We'll see what they come up with.
Hey there, lonely girl, lonely girl, let me make your broken heart like new. Hey there, lonely girl, lonely lonely girl. Don't you know this lonely boy loves you?
Ever since he broke your heart, it seems so long. Each time you pass my way, oh how I long to take your hand and say don't cry, I'll kiss your tears away. Hey there, lonely girl. Hey there, let me make your broken heart like new. Hey there, lonely girl. Hey there, don't you know this lonely boy loves you? Hey there, lonely girl. Hey there, let me make your broken heart like new. Hey there, lonely girl. Hey there, don't you know this lonely boy loves you? Don't you know this lonely boy loves you?
A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm all dressed up for the dance. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm all alone in romance. Once you told me long ago, to the prom with me you'd go. Now you've changed your mind, it seems. Someone else will hold my dreams. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm in a blue, blue mood. A
I'm all dressed up for the dance. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm all once you told me long ago, to the prom with me you go. Now you changed your mind, it seems. Someone else will hold my dreams. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm in a blue, blue,
"2005, the 50th anniversary. We're almost finished. Did anyone see a copy of the 2005 program?
I've got one right here. This program was also called Moments to Remember. And it has a few of the songs here that we've already put on the list for the 60th anniversary.
I think that's all right. We've picked some pretty good music so far.
Could I see that list?
Well, sure.
How did we ever avoid any sea songs? I remember years ago when John started with the chorus, like 26 years ago exactly, they sang so many songs about the sea and oceans and ships and pirates. Does that sound familiar to any of you?
I can't say it does, but Russ has only been with the chorus for 12 years.
And I think it's been 5 years for Dennis.
5 years for Mark, too.
From what I remember, I don't feel the sea songs had been overdone. But there's a perfect song in this program to express that opinion. Sick of the songs of the sea.
I think some of the chorus members who've been around as long or longer than John would enjoy doing that one. What do you guys think?
I think that would be fine, and I'm pretty sure Russ would say it'd be fine also. Do you remember that commercial where a couple of kids gave their breakfast cereal to Mikey because Mikey will eat anything? Well, Russ will sing anything. He just enjoys being part of the group.
Yeah, so does Dennis. Let's go for it.
Same here. It's unanimous.
The songs of the sea were so glorious. The melodious tunes reigned victorious. But for too many years we sung sailors' cheers. Now we're ready to sing different choruses. Those seafaring songs were gigantic. They were endless, just like the Atlantic. Well, they could float for a while, but we're tired of that style. So now when we see them, we panic.
My friends, there's a means to this end, and a land loving glad I'll be. We're at home on the range, and we won't be deranged with the seafaring songs of the sea. We'll raise up our glass to our shore-dwelling last, and we won't drift away, you'll see. Farewell to the ships and the floating misfits, 'cause we're sick of the songs of the sea. We're sick of the songs of the sea. We are sick of the songs of the sailors and the whalers and the boatmen and the pirates and the shanties that alarm us. We are sick of the songs of the sea. Yes, we're sick of the songs of the sea. Yo-ho!
Okay, we need one more suggestion for 2005.
You know, at one time we talked about including a real showstopper on our list. I don't think we've hit on it yet. Is there anything on that program that might qualify?
There just might be. How about this one? Do you hear the people sing?
From Les Miserables. Perfect.
I remember what the showstopper is. I'm still going to try that at home. But I don't know this song. What makes this one a showstopper?
The musical takes place at the time of the French Revolution, and this song is like the people's cry for freedom and the promise of a better tomorrow. Very emotional, like when we hear, God Bless the USA.
Okay, that'd be a stopper.
Well, I think we've done it.
Do you hear the people sing, singing the songs of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. Does the beating of your heart echo the beating of the drums? There is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a word you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free.
Do you hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. They will live again in freedom in the garden of the Lord. They will walk behind the plowshare. They will put away the sword. The chain will be broken and all men will have their reward. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Somewhere beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Do you hear the people sing? Say, do you hear the distant drums? It is the future that they bring when tomorrow comes.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, when dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. Oh, but the tigers come and their voices soft as thunder. As they tear your home apart, as they tear your home apart, as they turn your dream to shame.
this is celebrating Cheers for 60 years. What's next? 61, yeah, that's right. We'll just go on. And as I said in the close of the concert, as long as people want to come hear us, we'll probably keep on singing.
Well, there's one more song we probably should put on our list of suggestions.
You're right. Their theme song.
We better list it so they don't think we forgot. Besides, might be the only thing we've suggested that they'll go along with.
After all of our work over the last 2 hours, I think we can convince them to accept more than just the last song.
I'm with you. I think we know exactly what the 60th anniversary program will look like, and Shelley is holding it right in her hands. Cheers.
Cheers.
Go with the song in your heart. Go with music in your soul. Lead with the memory of a melody. Go with the song in your heart. Go with the song in your heart. Now until we meet again, the joy of music is our gift to you. Go with the song in your heart.
Now I'll read the right script. Thank you for being a part of our 60th anniversary celebration. It's hard to say where the road may lead from here, but I think it's safe to say, as long as you keep coming to our concerts, we'll keep on singing.